Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading. I think I already did Taurus. I'm feeling guided to Gemini though. Let me see if I can find a Gemini card. There we go. Upright. Good sense, that energy. Alright, Geminis. Let's see what we can get for you guys. Gemini's advice. Wow, came out quick. Enjoying peace. I think Capricorn got this in the reading as well. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn or have Capricorn placements. You might be between two things as well at this time. And Hada Kali, interesting. Shadashi and Durga. Devi Ma Kali on the bottom. There could be something that's coming into being as well. Yeah. Alrighty, let's grab you some. I think I'm going to read Durga maybe just a little bit. This could be an organization, networks, social networks. She is fierce divine justice and unyielding resolution in favor of the light. She has every method and means necessary to ensure success for the soul. She is the unexpected victory arising at the very moment when all seems lost, transforming tragedy to triumph. And she is the spiritual sun or light, an ever-radiant reminder that from the darkest night a new dawn always arises. Dare to trust more in faith than in fear. For every problem that arises, there are many more divine solutions unfolding even now. So you could be having a spiritual awakening or coming to Eureka, divine inspired moments, innovations. In Hindu cosmology, through which Kali Ma is known, life is sustained through continual balancing and interaction between the light and the dark, and that which promotes life and that which destroys it. In one story of Kali's rose, she erupts in a frenzy of divine wrath, catapulted out of the awakened third eye of the golden warrior goddess Durga straight into the battlefield to arrest the rising power of evil forces. The battlefield that triggers Kali's emergence is the setting of the ancient war between the light and dark. The war takes place in our world daily and often enough in our minds and hearts. It is a war of choice, where our free will decides which qualities are allowed to become stronger in our lives, right? Because our external reality is a manifestation of the inner reality. Do we choose love or hate, trust or doubt, faith or fear? When we want to choose the higher path but find it difficult to avoid being overcome by a lower nature or the negativities around us, the divine beings of love manifest their presence to strengthen our light. In Kali's case, she absorbs the darkness, thereby freeing us from potentially overwhelming and undermining effects. Kali's birth on the battlefield has meaning Durga, the unconquerable goddess of light, and the weapons of every divine being at her disposal, had encountered a particularly virulent negative being. Whenever a drop of his blood touched the earth, he multiplied, becoming more powerful. When Durga realized the weapon greater than all others was required to beat him, she summoned her energy and birthed Kali from the third eye. Kali is a weapon of the light, an expression of love's protective will. So Kali leapt forth, gobbling every emanation of the demon and every drop of blood before it could touch the earth, ending the cycle of terror. Kali is the wrath of the goddess of light, divine fear in action. She not only strengthens the workings of goodness in our lives, but reverses negativity's grip and brings it to an abrupt halt. The healing consequences of this intervention can result in dramatic changes. Situations that obstruct us, even without us fully realizing it, give way, and through that process, an easier and more graceful path unexpectedly opens up, right? Because when you're authentic, when you're operating from that light, you don't have problems. You don't have as many problems anymore at all. Everything is kind of divinely orchestrated. You're flowing, right? When this oracle arises in a reading, and unexpected ease and grace are due to manifest, know that the fruition of your soul shall be unstoppable. Whatever divine protection is necessary to secure your fulfillment spontaneously arises. The symbolism of new demons popping up from drops of blood hitting the earth is a representation of the duplicity and resistance of negativity. It is always seeking new ways to compel the mind towards judgment, fear, anger, or hate. The ego continually seeks new ways to inflate itself, to place itself above or below others, or justify itself, to congratulate itself, or separate or distinguish itself as either superior or inferior. The workings of the ego promise so much, but deliver nothing but suffering. If Kali needs to manifest for the pestilent misery of ego to be overcome, then out of the luminous beauty of Durga, the wrathful ferocity of the divine feminine warrior Kali Ma awakens and acts. This oracle guides you that divine intervention to support you during the battles taking place in your life or your mind. So they're asking you to allow divine intervention. If you feel that darkness gains a higher ground and your ability to trust in the face of the unknown is being challenged, fear not. Durga Kalika arises when we have an unusually difficult challenge, or the ways we usually support ourselves are insufficient to deal with these circumstances effectively, so you could be leveling up. We need to open up to inspiration and willing to adapt, so the light within is protected and the pathway ahead continues to unfold with unnecessary future difficulties. Even if that takes us beyond our usual methods of operation, it is a portent of unexpected success. Even when everything appears to be going against you, you can trust that the tide of the most virulent negativity turns swiftly and decidedly. Screen your organization, social networks. Let's grab some juicy messages. Gemini messages for you. Seeing the truth helps you let go of them. Don't be so hard on yourself, and don't get into unnecessary conflicts. Could be dealing with a Libra as well. Gemini energies. Gemini people and placements. We have do what's right for you. That teaches others. It's the intensity of the emotion that manifests, right? So positive or negative. Trying to create fake beef with you for clout, liar. We have wants to eat off your hard work. I'm seeing jerky in my mind's eye. Um, don't be so hard on yourself, okay? They are acting like a Kardashian. So this person could watch a reality TV show where they like those shows. Remember the compliments and strengths more than the judgments or criticisms. Cut them out to get abundance, right? This could be somebody who's negative, who always shits on you, who always sabotages you. Protect yourself. We have engineer. This person could think they're very smart, or you could be an engineer looking to use you for money. And we have forced to respect you. We have we come to earth to learn. And we have if you're not sure, pull out. And your mind makes things more dire than they are, right? So you still have freedom, willing to bite if necessary. I'll get you some last messages of advice, steps for Geminis. Focus on your happiness, your family happiness, your long term happiness. Take power and control of your life. Seek to alchemize negative experiences into positive ones. Look at your options. Change your perspectives. Heal any kind of heartbreak. And there could be something about keeping a communication secret at this time, or keeping an understanding secret to yourself at this time as well. Gemini's energy messages. Someone could unknowingly throw you off as well, but any challenges you face are definitely fertilizer for the future. You could be taking some time out to rest. The indulgence with sacred waters. Drunken by the swell of the sea, I can feel the blanket of her embrace. Unafraid of the presence releasing the cords, I call her in. I call her deeply within. Interesting. I'm really being called to read that for you guys. Healing. Okay. This could be relationships. You're ready to heal wounds that have troubled you for many moons, perhaps lingering pains from things lost or the weight of the past that creeps up to haunt you at night. Pulling sacred waters as a sign you will soon be renewed and your soul will release the cords that have bound you to hurtful memories of old. You may not know what needs to be healed. You could be carrying baggage that isn't immediately present in your consciousness, but the effects of such deep healing become evident in the changes happening around you. Do not question the blessings coming into your life. They are here, and you are slowly learning to wash away blocks that have previously prevented such abundance. Sacred waters remind you to be gentle with yourself in the coming weeks. Difficult emotions or painful memories can surface, but this is spirit bringing them to your awareness so they can be healed and let go for good. If you do experience painful memories, allow them to wash over you. Do not try to overcome what you feel or allow yourself to feel guilty for what you're feeling. Simply experience the wave, allowing it to pass at the leisure. So, right, embracing that, not repressing anything could be important as well. Any extra last messages for Geminis? No more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back God given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch positive manifestations blossom into reality. Power of prayer might need to be used and bountiful nature on top. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Good luck. Take care.